Hey, third graders, Mrs. Ashton here again for math. Today we are going to work on solving word problems. Our I can statement today is, I can solve word problems involving the 4 operations. What are the 4 operations? That's right, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Now, one type of word problem are comparison word problems. And there's a couple different strategies we can use to help us solve these. The one I really like is comparison bars. So this is when I take the 2 things I'm comparing. For example, here it's Paul and Ken, and I draw some bars to help me figure out which operation I might use. So Paul buys 345 fruit bars. I'm going to put that right here. Ken buys 230 more fruit bars than Paul. So we don't know how many Ken buys, but we know it's 230 more. So because I drew these comparison bars, I can see that this is going to be addition. Paul plus 230 is going to give me the answer for how many fruit bars Ken bought. Another strategy is to draw a picture and compare. Mrs. Ashton has 5 pencils and 3 erasers. How many more pencils does she have? If I draw it out like this, I can easily see that I have 2 more pencils than erasers. Let's practice. Gianna read 18 books this month. She read 13 fewer books than Sophia. How many books did Sophia read? Okay, I don't know how many she read. I'm going to compare Gianna and Sophia. I'm going to use a G for Gianna, and I don't like that. Can't see that. I need a bright color. A G for Gianna and an S for Sophia. I know that Gianna read 18 books this month. I don't know how many Sophia read, but I know that she read more than Gianna because it said Gianna read 13 fewer books than Sophia. So Sophia is going to be more. How much more? 13 more books. So if I want to find out how many books Sophia read, I'm going to take what Gianna read plus 13. 18 plus 13. I've lined up my place values. 8 plus 3 is 11. I'm going to regroup that one. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So I know that Sophia read 31 books. That's a lot of books, Sophia. Good job. Some word problems have extra information in them, and that is information that is not needed to answer the question. So if I was answering a word problem about basketballs, I wouldn't need to know about volleyballs. Sometimes teachers try and trick you and throw in some extra information. Let's see. Carson solved 9 math problems and answered 7 reading questions. His brother solved 8 math problems. How many math problems did they solve in all? Can you identify the extra information in here? That's right, reading problems. We don't need to know about reading problems because they're asking about math problems. How many math problems did they solve in all? Don't fall for sneaky teachers and their tricks. So, Carson solved 9. His brother solved 8. How many math problems did they solve in all? 9 plus 8 is 17 math problems. And I should probably throw math in there since they had also said reading problems. Okay? Sometimes there's extra information that you do not need. What I like to do is cross it off so I don't get confused. And sometimes we have hidden information. For example, Sometimes a word problem will talk about legs on an animal. Well, most animals have 2 legs or 4 legs. Sometimes a word problem will talk about days in a week, a month, or a year. Days in a week is 7, and a year is 365, except for leap year. And a month can vary, so you have to know what month they're talking about. A lot of times we see word problems with the word dozen. How many is a dozen? That's correct, 12 is a dozen. And sometimes word problems will talk about money. They may talk about quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, etc. You need to know the value of coins so that you can solve the problem. Okay, let's look at a word problem with some hidden information. Diana is going on a vacation with her family for a week and 3 days. How many days will she be on vacation? What's the hidden information here? That's right. A week is a piece of hidden information. We know that a week is 7 days. So if Diana is going on vacation with her family for a week, that's 7 days and 3 days. How many days will she be on vacation? 10 days. I hope Diana has a good time on vacation. I want to go on a vacation. All right, boys and girls, go ahead and finish the math worksheet. If you have any questions, please contact your teacher.